But while we're here, just a few fun facts about Red Mantle. For one, Red Mantle, that's our business name, and again, the Kingdom Social Lounge Experience is just the title of our event that we have coming up. And so God gave me that name, that title, Red Mantle. Of course, He showed me where it comes from, and which it represents the Passover. The Passover, we know that the people was instructed to, it's a whole lot of instructions, but the main instruction most people know is they took the lamb and they struck their doorposts, both sides and the top, which is the mantle, and so everyone that was inside the house of those who followed these instructions, when the death angel came by, it saw the blood on the door, on the mantle, and it passed over. And so this is where Red Mantle comes from, because we believe that anyone who comes in, that they will be covered. And this is why we know that the space, the atmosphere is going to be set, because they're going to be covered by the blood of God, regardless if you was a believer or not. But if you have just the faith to know that there is something, you're covered regardless. And so that's where Red Mantle comes in from. And another fun fact, when we set the date for Red Mantle, for a Kingdom Lounge Social Lounge Experience, when we set that date, we knew it was on our anniversary. And it would be our 15-year anniversary on April 18th.
So that give y'all all the reason, the more, to come out and celebrate with us.
Celebrate with us, because
come on, 15 years.
15 years, and we was wanting and hoping that we would be in Alaska.
Yes, Alaska.
We wanted to be in Alaska. That was our plans. But God said, no, you're going to be right here.
Doing His will.
So we came and we're like, we're going to submit to what God has. I said, when God does something, you just got to follow through. We go suffer, or we go to think we're suffering, but it's all in our own mind. And then another fun fact about that day is, I just mentioned that Red Mantle is referenced from Passover, but April 18th is right in the middle of Passover. We didn't even recognize that at the beginning. But a Kingdom Social Lounge Experience is in the middle of the active part of Passover. And it's just, God lines things up. It wasn't even in our mind set or frame that this was even happening. We knew it was going to be on our anniversary, but that was just an added piece for us. And that's one way that God gives His confirmation to different things. And so it's just little things you just got to listen to, because He's always speaking. But those are just a few fun facts about a Kingdom Social Lounge Experience and Red Mantle.
Yes, He is establishing His vision. Again, this is God's doing. And again, you heard the story. That's just the confirmation. So, yeah. It's a kingdom thing. It's definitely a kingdom thing.
It's a kingdom thing. And so, we're excited. So we're not looking at numbers. We're not looking at who says what. It doesn't even matter. If we was there by ourselves, it doesn't even matter.
Amen.
That's just who we are. When God's in it, He always has a lesson. He always has a plan and a purpose. And so we just go stick with Him. And just, just hope we have other like-minded people that will come in and share the vision and help us to push it. Because like I mentioned before we got cut off, is that it's beyond events. We're going to establish a business, a location here, somewhere. I'm not even going to say here because I'm trying to limit God. He's going to establish a location somewhere, and someone's going to pay for it. Somebody.
That's God's business. On how He do it.
That's how He do it. Yeah. Don't look at us and say that, oh, they got it. No, No, not in our bank account.
He got it.
But we know our Father which is in heaven, He owns everything.
Everything.
So we just go, again, we'll stick with Him and move forward.